Yeah, we should have guys. They should all be at practice, and we'll see how much they do. We'll see where they're at. So they're guys that I'm feel pretty good about, but can't make any guarantees at this point. So see how it goes.
What have you seen?
Guy, he looks like Hop. He's been great. He's been really communicative about how he feels and where his body's at, and making sure he's getting to work to be ready to play. So everything he's done has been exactly what we're looking for in terms of communication and process. So that's been positive. I feel great about it. I think it's a good mix. They're guys that have played a lot, so they know how to play. But you mix Tyler's instinctiveness and feel with Calvin's explosiveness and D Hop's experience and ability to make strong catches. It's a really good group that I think has a chance to be one of the better trios of receivers in football. And again, we got to go prove it and got to go earn that. But on paper so far, it looks good to the public eye, but it's also looked good to me in practice. And so I see the potential. But again, we got to go out and do it. I think it's the same for everybody, every first game, and it's about not trying to do too much. It's do what's asked of you, do your job well, but we don't need anything spectacular. When a play comes to you, make it. If your job is to block a guy, block him. Try to keep it as narrow focused as you can, and not worry about all the outside stuff. It's still football at the end of the day. Most of these guys have been playing football their whole life, so that part's not new. It's it's sometimes the atmosphere and the intensity of it, and so you just try to make sure they understand that they're one of 11 on any given play, and then whatever their job is on that play, that just focus on doing that, and the rest of it generally takes care of itself. The caveat to that is that obviously throwing the ball is always going to net you a higher EPA. That's just how it usually works. But you try to make sure that when you're running the right schemes into the right looks, that you're not necessarily forcing into bad spots. And it's never perfect. Trust me, there's a million plays over the course of a season that you wish you didn't run in that particular look, or you ran the other way, you saw the pressure, whatever it is. But you try the best to avoid negative plays, and you try your best to generate explosive ones. And if you're in that box, you're usually going to be flirting with a positive EPA percentage most of the time. At the end of the day, all that means, though, really is that when we run the ball, we're running it well enough. And you're not taking 0-yard gains or tackles for loss. You're moving forward. And that's sort of the general process is you try to get 4 yards. You don't always. And sometimes you like to get 12 to 20, but that doesn't happen all the time either. So it's a balance. It's not necessarily gospel, but it's something that we very much pay attention to.